Many of you are going to be lost as soon as I say this. In fact, you might just check out and say, I'm out for the rest of the sermon. I'm a big NBA basketball fan. And some of you have already lost you because you're not. But there's even a couple of us in here who have like a thread going about sports. And the craziest thing happened overnight that someone like Cody Bowen will feel deep in his bones as a Dallas Mavericks fan. The Dallas Mavericks last night traded, see where I'm going with this? Traded away their, probably, I don't know if I can say, at least one of their top two best players that they've ever had in their franchise. Traded him away for an injury-prone big man from Los Angeles. And all the Dallas Mavericks fans, I have friends who are Mavs fans. Cody Bowen's one of them. I have another friend who's in Dallas who I had to text overnight to make sure he was fine. And he said, I'm fine, but I may be on the free agency market as a fan. And so I may try to compel him to Oklahoma City. And it really may go down as one of the most breaking stories at least in NBA sports history that this trade happened. And it's trading something what some people might consider greater for something lesser. So if you kind of see where I'm going with this, here we are in the story of Judas, who is known as, remember back in Matthew chapter 10, we are introduced to Judas by Matthew saying, Judas, the one who would betray him. And so Judas has a legacy. And so that's the story that we are in the middle of with Judas. Well, we talked a little bit about that last week, and we're kind of moving through this text, but today's text is about the specific prediction by Jesus of the betrayal of Judas. Unlike the NBA world, Jesus was able to fully predict what was coming. The NBA world went to sleep last night having no idea what was going to happen overnight, and we woke up to this news. Jesus shows us in this text that he knows it precisely what, who, and how his betrayal and how his arrest in order to be crucified will happen.